Hey there, with today's deck spotlight, we're taking a quick look at Sugar Rush. Now, this is a aggro deck using the set 6 cards, so a little bit of Azurite C mixed in here. It's a meta aggro deck that only costs $15 total to create, and that's pretty good when if normally budget is looking at about 50 bucks, but most decks are going to cost over 100 to even put together. So all the cards in this deck are cheap. The most expensive ones are really the most important locations down here and maybe the Moana right here. So the overall idea of this deck, we'll go over some extra tips here, but just to showcase how aggressive it is, we have 21 cost and then 15 2 costs. Very cheap cards, easy to get out. You have all of the Von Sweets cards. You got the Shift right here. You have the Mutton Fudge with the Shift combo here, and you have the Moana with the Shift combo right here. All of these have location synergy. So for example, with this one right here, for each location in play, each opponent loses 1 lore. If you have a location in play, you can draw a card with Felix, with On Switch right here. If it's at a location, you draw a card, gain 1 lore. Move to a location, gain 2 lore. Your locations get +2. And then Moana with the shift can move your characters to the same location. All of this is very good with the locations included in this deck, and you won't have any trouble finding them because Islands Pull from the Sea is in this, and that lets you search your deck for a location card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So you can find exactly what you need with that right there. Little support with the items here, 7 total items. We got 3 of the Amber Chromicon, a little bit of healing, getting some damage off your people. This one has a lot of synergy with the princesses and queens, which is Bond Sweets. You get to use this and get 1 lore and then reveal the top card of your deck. If it's princess or queen, put it in your hand. Now the big boys right here, the location. This first one is just a cheap 1 cost Neverland. It just helps you get an initial location out, but these other 2 right here are going to be your bread and butter. So Sugar Rush Speedway, once per turn, you may exert a character here, deal them 1 damage to move them for another location for free, and then that's going to come into synergy with our Sugar Rush Speedway right here. When you move a character here from a location, you may banish this location to gain 3 lore and draw 3 cards. So this deck is very, very good at rushing lore, as you can see from all the cards we just looked at. And it has a lot of location synergy. So looking right here, you gain lore by moving characters through speedway locations and or by having princess cards on the board with Queen's Censor, which is what we just looked at right here. Amber Chromicon heals the 1 damage you take from moving from the speedway starting line, so it negates the damage you're going to take from here. A nice little combo right there. Taffeta can make your opponent lose lore, and Shifted move to a location to gain lore. Neverland is a cheap location for lore every turn and for more locations to use. Card draw is from Finish Line, Fix Felix, and Vanellope. Gutsy Go Getter. Shift Felix to buff your location's health. Shift Moana for a big lore game bomb when moving characters. Vanellope can keep opponent high damage characters in check. Possible changes, maybe swap in Chernobog for board clear mitigation. Swap in Minnie Mouse Pirate Lookout to pull locations back from the discard. And you can swap in Flotilla to increase opponent lore loss in your game. So that is the breakdown of this very well constructed $15 aggro deck. Another nice bonus of building this deck and add it to your collection is that these Moanas right here are going to be a nice package that is used in pirate decks currently in the meta. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this deck list and what deck list I should take a look at next. And I'll see you guys in the next one.